When you think of heart disease or a heart abnormality, you probably don't think of babies. But an Oakton, Virginia teen and her family want you to do just that. They share with Andrea Roan how they're joining forces with the American Heart Association to raise awareness and fund research that tackles the most common medical problem causing death in children.
My name is Kaylin. I am 13 years old and I'm in 7th grade.
Love riding horses.
Yes. Laugh out loud, play, live, and smile.
Kaylin Graham at first glance looks like a typical teenager. She's constantly tapping on her smartphone to connect to her favorite app.
So there's this app called Musical. And I like to do other things. I like to hang out with friends.
A typical teen activity she enjoys, but is often not as easy to do.
They say, come on, Kaylin, like go faster. I can't. I have to take a break a minute.
Listen to Kaylin's breathy voice. It gives you a clue why she can't go fast like her friends. You see, Kaylin was born with an abnormal heart, a congenital defect that affects the blood flow through the organ.
Basically, hypoplastic left heart syndrome means that Kaylin was born with only half of her heart. Kaylin was missing the left side of her heart. She was what's called a blue baby.
There's no explanation for this birth defect. It just happens as a baby develops in the womb. Yolanda Graham says her pregnancy and delivery were problem-free. She was grateful that her newborn was sleeping a good deal once she brought her home.
And as a mom, I really thought that was the gift of a lifetime, because what mom doesn't want their baby to sleep rather than cry all the time? Right about day 6, 7, Kaylin started to grunt, and she wouldn't feed anymore.
Her parents knew something wasn't right and rushed her to the hospital.
The triage nurse listened to her and basically raced off with her. And before we knew it, the doctor was holding an x-ray in front of us, basically saying, here's where the right side of her heart is, here's where the left should be.
They were given 3 treatment options by the doctor. The first one, do nothing. The second option, a heart transplant. The couple chose the third, a high-risk series of open-heart surgeries to reroute the blood flow through the heart. Kaylin was just 11 days old when the procedure was done.
We were battling the odds right from the beginning. There were complications after every single surgery.
Strokes, mild paralysis, vocal cord problems are just some of the complications Kaylin battled through. She was placed on the list for a transplant after her single ventricle started failing. The good news, it was only for a short time. Just after her 6th birthday, they got the call. The Grahams met the donor family for the first time last Easter.
It is not lost on me that every celebration, every day, every milestone that passes, I feel I hug Kaylin twice, because there is a family out there that doesn't get to do that to their little girl.
Scoop the bottom one out and I just place it on top.
Now Kaylin is paying her gift of life forward by supporting the American Heart Association's Little Hats, Big Hearts campaign. She and her mom, longtime volunteer heart health advocates for the organization, are knitting little red caps for babies born in area hospitals this month.
Kaylin loved the idea of having these babies, have these little hats that she makes.
I made those hats, and it's not like we bought them off of the store.
For the family, weaving the homemade bonnets is the perfect way to help spread awareness of this congenital heart condition that affects 1 in 110 babies born each year.
Pull, 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 pull. This goes in every box.
Twice a day, Kaylin takes multiple medications.
We've got medication for high blood pressure, medication for cholesterol,
to keep her heart healthy so she can reach the next milepost. So far, she's had 35 surgeries with more to come, and eventually another heart transplant. Her journey will not be easy.
We cry together and we hug each other and then we laugh and we really stick to our family motto, which is keep moving forward.
Kaylin is certainly unique, and the way she handles adversity, the way that she deals with daily battles is truly amazing and inspiring.
Good job.
Thank you.
Kaylin hopes each little red cap she knits
Putting a little bit of love in each hat.
Yep.
inspires more than just a little love, but spreads a bundle of heart health awareness too.
And ta-da!
Done.
Does it fit?
An early diagnosis of critical congenital heart defects and timely intervention can give infants their best chance to properly develop. Since 2011, most but not all U.S. hospitals screen every newborn for CCHD. If detected early, these infants can often be treated and lead longer, healthier lives. Kaylin was born 7 years before this recommendation took effect. I'm Andrea Roan, WUSA 9.
Now, that screening is called the pulse oximeter, and it measures the oxygen level in a baby's blood. It's now mandatory for every newborn to be discharged in our area. We've got more information about that screening test and support group information for parents with children who have congenital heart problems. Just go to our WUSA 9 mobile app or our website.